In the annals of history and myth, Camelot emerges as a beguiling enigma, a place of wonder and mystery that beckons us across the ages. Its origins, like the veil of Merlin's magic, remain elusive, wrapped in the mists of time, and bathed in the golden glow of legend. Within its name resides the essence of chivalry, honor, and noble quests, making it an enduring symbol of the Arthurian saga. Camelot's story begins not with bricks and mortar but with words and ink, etched upon the parchment of medieval literature. Yet, its geographic coordinates, like the legendary Grail itself, have eluded discovery. The very location of Camelot has been a subject of endless fascination and debate among scholars and enthusiasts. Theories abound, some placing it in the south of England, perhaps Winchester or Tintagel, while others contend that it was, in essence, a realm woven from the fabric of dreams, transcending the confines of earthly maps. Camelot's earliest whispers manifest in medieval texts, tantalizing the imagination of readers through the ages. Geoffrey of Monmouth's Historia Regum Britanniae in the 12th century introduced this resplendent court, while the romantic tales of Chretien de Troyes further embellished its grandeur. In these narratives, Camelot is not merely a place, it is the radiant heart of King Arthur's domain. Here, knights gathered around the iconic Round Table, each an exemplar of chivalry and valor. However, Camelot is more than a castle of stone and mortar. It is a symbol, an allegory for the ideals of a bygone era. In the midst of a turbulent and mythical Britain, Camelot stands as a beacon of hope and order. It is where virtue, honor, and justice reign supreme, casting a light against the shadows of chaos. The Arthurian Code, a code of oaths sworn within Camelot's hallowed walls, becomes the moral compass for knights who seek to embody the highest virtues. Yet, even as Camelot gleams in the collective consciousness, the historical foundations of its story remain as elusive as the Holy Grail. King Arthur, if he ever trod upon the mortal realm, belongs to the shadowy epochs of the early medieval period, an era where written records are as scarce as moonlight on a cloudy night. The dearth of tangible evidence invites speculation, leading many to consider Arthur a figure whose deeds and court were romanticized over time by bards and storytellers. As centuries passed, the legend of Camelot evolved, each bard, troubadour, and scribe weaving their own enchantments into its intricate tapestry. It was Sir Thomas Malory's Le Morte d'Arthur in the 15th century that brought these disparate threads together, creating a comprehensive narrative that solidified Camelot's place in the illustrious annals of Arthurian lore. As is the way with all things, the fortunes of Camelot waxed and waned with the changing tides of history. The medieval romances that once exalted its splendor began to recede in popularity as the Renaissance and Enlightenment beckoned with new intellectual horizons. The Tudor dynasty, seeking to underscore its own legitimacy, sought to dim the brilliance of Arthurian legend. The Reformation ushered in changes in religious and cultural focus, casting Camelot into the shadows. Yet, as the wheel of time turned once more, Camelot emerged from the pages of history, rekindled by the flames of Romanticism in the 19th century. Arthurian scholars delved into the recesses of history, seeking to unearth the roots of the legend and illuminate its enduring appeal. Today, Camelot stands not only as a literary and historical artifact but as a vibrant character in contemporary adaptations, thriving in literature, film, and art. It remains a symbol of timeless ideals, a reflection of humanity's eternal quest for justice, honor, and the pursuit of noble dreams. In the rich tapestry of Arthurian legend, regional variations add their own unique threads. In the Welsh tradition, Arthur is Arthur ap Uther, and his courts are associated with locales like Caerleon or Caerwent. These Welsh courts, while not explicitly called Camelot, infuse the legend with distinct characteristics. French Arthurian romances, crafted by luminaries like Chretien de Troyes, lend their own nuances to Camelot's tapestry. Here, the focus often shifts to courtly love and the Round Table, highlighting the castle's role as a crucible of chivalry and romance. German Arthuriana introduces its variations of Camelot and Arthur's court, with Wolfram von Eschenbach's Parzival presenting a unique perspective, especially concerning the Grail Castle. Closer to home, Glastonbury Abbey in England entwines its legend with Arthur's, with tales of Arthur and Guinevere's burial beneath its hallowed ground. Cornwall, too, weaves its narratives into the tapestry, using places like Tintagel Castle as threads in Camelot's story. Medieval ballads and folk songs lend their regional colors to the legend, each offering a distinct interpretation of Camelot's significance. These diverse traditions breathe life into Camelot, shaping it into a kaleidoscope of tales that transcend time and borders. And as the legend journeys beyond western shores, Arthurian tales find new homes and identities. In Japan, for instance, the legend is reimagined in unique ways, reflecting its fusion with Japanese culture and history. Throughout history, several artifacts and relics have been associated with Camelot and King Arthur. Among them, Excalibur, Arthur's legendary sword, is perhaps the most famous. Its miraculous properties, often linked to the Lady of the Lake, add an element of magic to the Camelot legend. The quest for the Holy Grail, another renowned relic, is also deeply intertwined with Camelot's narrative. These mystical objects symbolize the otherworldly aspects of the Arthurian legend. The Arthurian legends have left an indelible mark on modern literature. Notable authors like T.H. White, who penned The Once and Future King, and Marion Zimmer Bradley, with her Mists of Avalon, have reimagined and expanded upon the Camelot mythos, introducing new generations to the timeless tale. Discussing their contributions would highlight the enduring literary legacy of Camelot. Beyond literature, Camelot has made its presence felt in various forms of popular culture. It's a frequent theme in musicals, including the beloved Camelot by Alan J. Lerner and Frederick Loewy. Moreover, references to Camelot often appear in television series, video games, and even tabletop role-playing games, showcasing its widespread influence on entertainment. In recent years, archaeologists and historians have embarked on quests of their own to unearth the historical roots of Camelot. Ongoing excavations at potential sites in England, such as Cadbury Castle in Somerset, have ignited new debates and speculations about the actual location of Camelot. These endeavors add a layer of excitement and real-world exploration to the Camelot mystery. Camelot's allure endures through contemporary adaptations in various media. For instance, the popular BBC series Merlin offers a fresh take on the Arthurian legends, exploring the characters' origins and relationships. Additionally, blockbuster films like King Arthur, Legend of the Sword blend elements of fantasy and historical drama to reimagine the Camelot story for modern audiences. The ideals associated with Camelot, such as chivalry, justice, and honor, continue to influence discussions about leadership and governance. Leaders often draw inspiration from the Arthurian legend when seeking to embody these virtuous qualities in their own leadership styles. Exploring this influence underscores the timeless relevance of Camelot's values. These fascinating aspects and details further enrich the intricate tapestry of Camelot, demonstrating how this legendary realm continues to captivate hearts and minds across the ages. Camelot stands as an eternal testament to the power of myth and the enduring quest for the ideals it represents.